Alright, fuck all that. I ain't gonna lie, the other night, I finished the last song to the album. Ain't this about a bitch? So y'all ready for this motherfucking album? No, it don't sound like y'all ready. That sound like y'all ready for somebody else's album. I said y'all ready for my album? Okay, bye.
Repeat after me. When I say Uzi, you say Vert. Uzi. Uzi.
Jump in a whip that you never seen. It got bulletproof glass in the ceiling screen. Let me guess, it cost you like 100,000. No, little bitch, it cost 7 beans. I'm doing what you do in your dreams. I fuck your bitch pussy Vaseline. These bitches always want to capture me. Hating ass nigga turn me to me. Fuck all y'all bitches like 10 to me. On the real, it was just me and me. We don't know how tall your girlfriend is. When we saw her, she was on her knees. I cannot get tired of money, but this money, it will turn people right into greed. I know he's sick on my money, cause every time he call, he wish that he concentrated. Sitting in my left, right pocket, watch this. These niggas broke boys, watch this, watch this. These niggas broke boys, watch this, watch this. I can make the whole crowd mosh pit, watch this. I can make a bitch want to stop it, watch this. I can make a bitch want to stop it, pop it. I ain't even drop no song, still poppin'. I stay with a whole lot of Benjamin sitting in my left, right pocket, watch this. These niggas broke boys, watch this, watch this. These niggas broke boys, watch this, watch this. I can make the whole crowd mosh pit, watch this. I can make a bitch want to stop it, watch this. I can make a bitch want to stop it, pop it. I ain't even drop no song, still poppin'. I stay with a whole lot of. Yeah, the sun out, so my boys gonna trap today. When you get money every day like Saturday. Niggas lying, yeah, he stuck with a cap and face. Niggas ratting, they get hit with the Mac today. This my I don't even know what happened face. Grandma in the kitchen still singing happy days. I just popped the G6, I'm in my happy place. She was tripping, had to ask her what pick you take. I can make your little bitch just wanna percolate. Sex first, then we can have an accident. Gave me head to my shit, I'm decapitated. Look me in my eye and do I'm that nasty face. Make it rain in the club like a nasty day. Told him that I'm coming, no ejaculate. Pastry, pocket boy, you not having cake. Fuck that overcoat and I swear your jacket late. Bro just made his money back off a half a plate. Rollie cost me 40,000, that's half the face. I remember when them niggas all laughed at portfolios, now they all bring they apps to me. Wish before me that my bitch practice abstinence. Wishes don't come true until you just practice it. Niggas broke, never hope bitch we having it. Yes, we spending it, but you know we stacking it. Born like this, I ain't did no study. Everything I got, man, I got it in a hurry. If I love you, better say that you love me. And if I trust you, better say that you trust me. Talk about the bag, the mullet, the guap. I'm at the bank, only time that I'm running. I said I'm on the road, oh, I cannot stop. I'm running through obstacles, I'm in the hole. Oh, stop that. Told a fun nigga just drop that. If you shoot first, we gon' pop back. Marginal on me, long nigga, that's not that. What you got on? Powder sweatsuit made of nylon. Say my righteous girl, yeah, she say right on. When I hit the girl, right with the light on. When I hit the girl, oh.
Girl, your breath stink, need spearmint minute. You need to go and take a minute. But your ass fat, I'ma go for the finish. Overseas, I mean croissants. Told a fun nigga, don't touch my crib. Shit, my dog can't wipe no bird. 4 years, I ain't touched no chin.
Drip, drip. No shoes in my sticker won't trip. My jeans ain't so tight they don't fit. Still walk around with a stick on my hip. VVS diamonds right behind my lip. Down while we left 50 on my wrist. Diamonds so cold on my neck it got me sick. Rob Simmons mix it up with the Rick.
So, man, bro, the year is 2018, man. And at this point, bro, Uzi was already gearing up to drop his second studio album, bro. Freshly after the successful 2017 Love Is Rage 2, Eternally Take, man. This was literally, bro, was going to be Uzi's best album of that time, bro. Because you got to realize, man, if you don't know 2018 version of EA, you know how great that shit was. The rollout, the whole aesthetic. Just the dark sound Uzi was really pushing with the OG version, bro. Like, that shit always would be crazy. But we all know how, like, the years went on and shit at that time, bro. Uzi was going through label drama. The little Heaven Gate shit was trying to sue him. It was just so much going on. Leaks after leaks after leaks, bro. It was so much going on at the time that Uzi just couldn't have a set schedule of when the Eternal Tape was eventually going to drop. So, you know, that started to delay over to the next year, 2019. 2020 and jump, but it'll finally have an official release in 2020, bro, and that shit will be generational, bro. But with this album still missing, label issues boiling, and leaks piling up, and fans were just going reckless, bro, what followed in 2019 and 2020 will become one of the most chaotic and legendary rollouts in modern rap history, bro. The Eternal Tape era, literally. But man, bro, you know how this shit goes. Of course you do, bro. Of course, man. You knew you hit that subscribe button, man, bro. If you always hit that subscribe button, man, bro, you think you saw any one of my videos before. I mean, anywhere, bro. Your phone, cousin phone, sister phone, my phone. I mean, anywhere, bro. Hit that subscribe button, man, bro. We not playing. We going crazy for the rest of 2025. But man, bro, you see who we talking about, man. Obviously, you clicked on this for a reason. You see the title of the video. We are talking about one of the GOATs, one of my favorite rappers of literally this generation. Just literally the best rapper to come out of the SoundCloud era, man. We all talking about Lil Uzi Vert, man. But not any era Lil Uzi Vert. We are talking about 2019 to 2020 Lil Uzi Vert, man. Y'all give him a round of applause, man. Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes. But nah, man. 2019 to 2020 Lil Uzi Vert. This was a crazy time to witness. Like I said, but the year 2018 was a wild, chaotic year if you was a Uzi fan, man. But look, man, I ain't gonna keep this intro going that long, man, because I know I've been talking too fucking much, man. I'm ready to jump into this video. Uzi is one of my favorites, man. So I would like literally watch every era of Uzi in real times, like that ass. So this is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one for sure. So you already know how this shit goes, man. I really have no prior announcements for you and your girl, man. I just really want to jump straight into this video, man, because this has been a video I've been planning on doing, man. So the only thing I would want, bro, is just you and your girl just to watch this video, man. That's all. And listen me up on how long this video finna be. So, man, but to even get to this era, bro, you had to truly, really take it back to just 2018, like I said, man. Just a chaotic, crazy year being a Uzi fan. I mean, literally, bro, if you was there to experience the shit in real times, you know that it was down to hell, like that ass, man. The Wait for Eternal tape, man. New Paddock coming out, just going viral. Uzi and the Rich the Kid beef, man. Just Uzi telling his fans on stage that we was going to hell with his ass, bro, which had me scared to listen to his tour life for a good, like, 2 years after that shit, I promise you. There's just many grails was coming from the Eternal Take times, like Uzi Premium, Myron, like hella shit. Just it was so much that was going on that was leading into this album. The controversy with the cover art, the Heaven Gates theme, bro, which they threatened to sue Uzi over, and it just was like a crazy time that you really had to really be there to experience, man. So this was a crazy time with Uzi, and like I said, experimenting with his flow and voice more, because I always said this. I got a whole video on 2018 Uzi on my page that I made a couple months ago, and I kind of talked about how this was the most like he sounded like Thug, and if you listen to it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. It's the flow state that Uzi was doing that year that had a very much like like kind of like a Thug influence into it, but with Uzi's own style in it. So that would just made that shit so generational to me. So you know, in 2018, but Eternal Take had already became like the most like anticipated rap album outside a whole lot of Red V1. Like the Missing album, Uzi teased it constantly, bro. Like that ass, he was just going insane. But it was by December of that year that people started really like noticing that the label politics was behind the delay. Like Uzi was stuck in that shit with like Generation 9, DJ Drama and Don Cannon like label, and just the whole main Atlantic label, just the tension over the creative control and release approval was just boiling like crazy. So that's when 2019 came, bro. In January of 2019, Uzi just went on the like Instagram monologue story and just saying that he was done with music and he had deleted everything. And around the same time, bro, it was like around that early 2019 where Uzi had cut off his signature dreads, bro. Cause 2018, bro, his dreads was like that was like the longest Uzi dreads kind of had been up to that point, at least in my eyes, like. Cause 2017, 2016, his dreads wasn't really that long. Like it kind of still was short. But 2018 was kind of like he was just letting his dreads freely grow and just let them like just grow longer than what they was and shit. So I remember when he had uploaded that video on Instagram just cutting his hair off, bro. I remember genuinely being like kind of shocked, kind of sad on the low, because like Uzi dreads was just so generational. And that really was like the last time he really had like real dreads. Like nowadays Uzi kind of be getting like extensions and extra stuff to his hair now, so it don't really come off as, you know, real as it used to be. So that really was like the last time he had like official dread. And he was just going on this monologue on his story, man, just saying that he was just retiring from music, that he just deleted the album, that he just was losing hope and thought of, man. Like that's how serious the shit what he was getting, bro. The leaks was getting out of control. Uzi was just in a low state. I mean, literally, bro. I remember that one video he had, like, I want to say he went live on Instagram, bro. It was him taking a shower, like a bath, and he just looked it so sad, and it just looked it eerie and weird. Like it was just a low era for Uzi. And like I said, behind the scenes, bro, Uzi was still battling for freedom from his deal. Generation Now allegedly held back the album, not even approving songs or release plans, bro. So they got to a point where fans just started to get angry and shit like that, bro. That's when the whole Free Uzi like movement just started and shit. Like flooding through Uzi comments, bro, social media, like memes people was making, like just demanding them to free Uzi from his contract and shit, and to a point where Uzi obliged. And then in March of 2019, out of nowhere, Uzi dropped Free Uzi on SoundCloud and YouTube with a raw, unpolished music video. Like, that ass just randomly dropped that shit. And I remember, like, when this dropped, bro. It dropped, like, early as hell. I want to say it was, like, 7 in the morning. Because I remember that exact day. It was my 10th grade year of high school. And I remember I was on a bus on the way to the school. And that shit, I got the notification. You got to realize, a drop from Uzi, like, that random and shit at the time, was like, that was a big deal, bro. Cause it was like, we didn't get no music from Uzi. Like, outside of little features and shit, we had got no music from bro. So when we got that shit, that notification, man, we was foaming at the fucking mouth. I mean, that ass, bro. Like, Uzi just rapping over this G Herbo instrumental. Cause a lot of people don't even know that that's a G Herbo beat that he was rapping on and shit. So, bro, immediately that shit was just crazy. Uzi was spazzing his ass off, man. But I remember when the song dropped, bro. Like, if you listen to the song, you like the picture, it's like it's very kind of sped up tight. But the original is really like supposed to be pitched down a couple of like levels down and shit. But I think like for him, because he come with the drop shit when he was under Atlanta and like Generational Now, so they dropped it was sped up and shit, and they got quickly like deleted off of streaming services and all that, man. Like literally the only thing that really up over that is the music video, which surprisingly hadn't got took down and shit. But I remember it had got took down when it dropped, but they put it back on YouTube quick as hell. Like it was random. And then that's when Rock Nation stepped in the junk. Cause after the whole Free Uzi movement, bro, Uzi made a move and he signed a management deal with Rock Nation, bro, Jay-Z company. And that didn't really change like his label situation, but it gave him business and legal backing from like one of the strongest management teams. We all know how Rock Nation is, bro. Like we all know how strong and, you know, dominating that Rock Nation really is, bro. So when all that happened and they came in, all that just signified that it made Uzi. It kind of made him have a little freedom outside of his like Generation Now shit. Then around the same time though, you had to realize, bro, like 2 other songs that was coming for Eternal Tate had leaked online too, bro. Singer Paradise, bro, which was called Money Keep Coming, and then That's a Rap, bro. They both leaked online like around the same day time and shit like that, and they instantly caught fire, bro, to a point where Uzi them officially dropped it, gave it an official release, you know, with music videos and junk. So, and they was like early 2018 like joints, dude. He was like 2018 like 2018 songs. So when he got leaked online and shit like that, bro, I'm pretty sure they was saving it for the album still, but they just went on and dropped them as like Lucy tracks and just, you know, more hype for the album. And also, man, just the takeaways from just the OG 2019 version, bro. We yet to really have like to be honest, the Eternity we end up getting, technically it's the 2019 version of this project, so it's kind of really hard to go off of like the 2019 version, because the one we got is technically that version just with a couple 2020 songs, you know, and kind of a few 2018 songs too, but really is majority of that shit is like 2019 era. So, but my favorite leaks or takeaways from that whole 2019 Turntake era, man, I'm gonna have to start off with Pat That, man. Pat That is just an insane song, bro. If you know this song, bro, you know fucking Bob, man.
Talk shit the funny way. Oh my god, I'm just feeling so dumb today. You pulled up on my block with your girl and she looking at me cause she gave me the funny face. I got all hundreds all in my pocket. No, I don't go in the 20 way. No, I do not shop at Armani. I'm going to Gucci and Louis way. I'm on the
Spit to the Cold was crazy than the bitch, bro.
I put my money don't fold. I swear these niggas too old. I swear these niggas too bold. I ain't my chopper, his nose. You know I'm fixing the phone. I had to go get the dumb. I'm the one giving boys home. Yeah. Go 100s. Right with
The
you.
Eternal Tate OG intros fire, nigga. Relationships, bro, fired in a bitch.
Effing and cat with a stick. Never saw that cause it got the two tips. Treat a nigga like a bitch. Put on my gun and I make that boy straight. Let's go. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. He give away that really that shit tick. She got a man in a relationship, so you'll never see me in that gun in the big.
Watch this OG version's crazy, nigga.
Lil Uzi stay on some option, stop it. All these drugs keep fucking with my conscience. How you from a hood, but you still on some option? Time gon' tell, fuck niggas get popped. They fleas, relevance, that mean they mouses. That's why my boys gonna pull up and out shit. I fought that bitch from the op block, but I only did that on like multiple couches.
Come on, bruh. I don't know you is fire, nigga.
I don't even know why you don't like me, don't even know me. Whoa. I don't know why you keep back and top, still gotta show me. Got a Glock with a stick and a switch, so it hit fully. Basically, when I'm saying it, Aaliyah shit so holy.
Peanut Butter and Jam is crazy, man. So many songs, but like I said, we already got half of that shit, man. But it still was crazy. This is also a alleged cover art from 2019 of Eternal taking shit. Personally, this really do not match the project at all. I don't care what version of Eternal Tape this was. It really don't match. It just it don't even look like a cover art for a project. It look like a mixtape cover. Like, it don't look like an album cover, man. I'm so glad that they didn't stick with this at all, and they just went on with the covers being again, cause this shit low key ass. I ain't gonna. And as 2019 was getting ready to like end and shit like that, bro, Uzi just went on an insane breaking point on Twitter, bro, where he started going off on everything, emotional rants, addressing everything, the label situation, bro, the constant leaks, Playboy Cardi, bro, just answering fans' questions. But mostly, bro, what I remember, bro, was when he was going off on Forza, man. Now, if you don't know Forza a producer that's like involved with working on Dying and junk. He's a part of like that whole collective and shit. He also was a part of Eternal Tape 2018 version. He basically was a part of Eternal Tape up to the release type shit. So he was around Uzi a lot, bro. That was kind of like Uzi close affiliate producer that he mainly was like working on. If you know Forza and Uzi collabs, you know how dope like every time Uzi hop on the Forza beat, bro, it's generational, my nigga. So it was like a time, bro. So I'm guessing Forza was just selling like hella unreleased music, like Uzi music, to like people and fans and shit. And eventually he ended up getting exposed for it, and Uzi ended up finding out. So Uzi just ended up going ham on him on Twitter. And that kind of confirmed that he really wasn't a part of, like, you know, the Eternal Tape shit no more. Like, at least up to that point. Because he was, like, leaking music and junk like that. And Uzi was, you know, like, curious. But we know how Uzi is when it comes to leakers, bro. Who know that infamous video of Uzi, like, confronting that nigga back in 2016? Not that nigga, like, Forza, but he confronted a leaker for like leaking his music and shit like that, but so we know how Uzi get down with, like, you know, he was just going off on that. He was going off on a label drama shit, man. He was even like responding to people when they were asking him about Cardi. Like, people was asking when him and Cardi still cool, and he was just confirming that him and Cardi haven't really been cool and hanging out like that. It was just kind of sad to see, man, cause Uzi was going through so much at the time, and it was just had you thinking like, damn, like, how could they be doing Uzi wrong like this, man? Uzi, a nigga that like the main nigga that was the generational breaker. Before Jack Harlow, Uzi was the only one who was keeping generational now, like, label on the backbone. But he's literally their biggest star they got, bro. So it was just kind of sad to see. It was like reminiscent of like when Wayne was going through the shit with Cash Money. Like, it was very reminiscent of that, bro. Cause it's just like, damn, like, why is they not letting this nigga Uzi drop, bro? And it's like his most anticipated album, so the pressure was high. And after all that, man, Uzi returned back to with like late 2019, bro, with the Foster Shuffle 2020, man. He dropped snippets of this track, bro, and he basically was just trying to make this be like a new dance and showing excursions on Instagram how to do that shit. Look, bro, to this day, I'ma always be the real nigga to say this, man, but that shit is still confusing to this day, man. I could never understand how to do this shit, man. But the song was crazy than a bitch, like fire, nigga. Now the song, of course, the song didn't go off to be as popular as it was, but it definitely was a song that was a generation had hella hype when it dropped, because you gotta realize we had no music from Uzi up to that point. Outside of features, we didn't have no music for this nigga, so anything he was dropping and doing, we was eating that shit up. And then, bro, just leaving 2019, man, like, just after the crazy success of 19, bro, with all the leaks and snippets and just songs that he dropped, bro, and after Foster Shuffle just proved that he could go viral and control the narrative, bro, after the label shit had cooled down, 2020 was like just another year and just refocus and just a new mindset that Uzi had, bro. He was quiet, but he was confident, bro. He started teasing on the random snippets, and he started carefully just like focusing. And that's when the promo and hype for Eternal Tape really started to kick back up and shit. Cause in February of that year, bro, That Way and like That Way had dropped, bro. He had dropped That Way and shit, a sample with the Backstreet Boys, I Want It. And it was unexpected, but it was soft, nostalgic, and it just proved that Uzi like was back, bro. Like, he was back to dropping regular straight fire music, man. And this shit right here really kicked off the rollout for Eternal Tape. Now, we didn't have no clue that we was gonna get Eternal Tape that soon, but we knew that it was starting to brew up, because I remember it was hella snippets that was going around and shit like that, bro. Like, Price's snippet was starting to kick up. Like, we was getting more and more and more shit just as like the times that was going by, the weeks that was following. It seemed like the rollout, and Uzi was just quietly just teasing the rollout, because he started posting them mysterious pictures with the girls and shit. And he also was revealing the alter egos and junk. That's when he started revealing like the one, the Baby Pluto, the Renji with the orange hair. He came into the year with the orange hair, the Renji, and then just the regular like Uzi and shit like that, bro. Just the more, you know, just him Like, that's when all the alter egos, he was starting to tease all that. But he also was teasing them girls with the purple dresses. And like a new picture on Instagram every day. And then boom, that's when we got the infamous trailer and shit like that, bro. Which was kind of all tied back to that mixed with that Heaven Gates theme and shit like that Uzi once with people in 2018. And when this trailer dropped, man, that shit was so crazy, man. It's crazy. This shit really bring me back to nostalgia, man. Like, it's so insane how 2020 is already like 6 years ago, bro. That's low-key blowing minds right now because it's just like, damn, like we getting old as hell. Like, this shit was literally my 10th grade year of high school, so it's just like, the nostalgia is just insane right now. Like, I'm feeling it. And when he posted that trailer, man, we was just, like I said, we was going crazy, bro. It was just, everybody was so hyped and shit like that, bro. So that's when we knew for sure Eternal Tape was around the corner, bro. And like, the more Uzi, like, it's just like, the more time and days that was going by, it was something new from Uzi every day and shit like that, man, bro. And then, man, bro, on March 6th, 2020, Uzi will finally drop his anticipated hype album ever, Eternally Tape, man. And this shit dropped on the most randomest day. Cause you gotta realize, man, like a little backtrack story. The album was originally supposed to drop on the 13th of March and shit. Like, it was already get confirmed that it was gonna drop on the 13th of March on the Friday. But Uzi, instead of doing that, bro, he dropped it a week early and shit. Surprisingly, like, just early. It was like 10 in the morning, bro. I think everybody that's a Uzi fan know what they was and what they was doing when this album dropped, bro. Like I said, like I keep saying, it was my 10th grade year. So I remember being in class and like, little funny backstory, bro. I remember being in class and shit like that, man. And we was like, our teacher was so strict about us having phones. So we literally had to have our phone. No. She wasn't strict about phones, but we couldn't be on them type shit. But we couldn't have our AirPods and none of that shit. So I remember just being in class, bro. And like, everybody was like, that was in the class, some people sneaking on their phone and shit like that, cause we all was on the computer doing work. And I remember like, people just kept looking at me like, telling me like, hey bro, hey, Uzi, I think Uzi just dropped. And I was like, huh? And like, I remember getting a text from my homeboy saying, hey, that new Uzi hard. So I'm confused as shit, you know, like that. So I checked on, you know, I got on Apple Music and it literally was there, but like Uzi Eternal Tape was there and shit. I ran so quick to my backpack to get my AirPods, bro. It instantly, bro. That shit was slamming, bro. That was just a legendary day in school, man. If I had my old Instagram, bro, I would show y'all all the shit that we was supposed to. Cause that literally was all we was talking about that whole week. But nah, this shit was crazy, bro. Eternal Tape was just another generational album for Uzi, man. This shit literally defines what the fuck like Uzi was, bro, man. And this shit got classic tracks, bro. Of course, bro. Come on, man. We all know Baby Pluto is crazy, my nigga.
It came with a vid. I can teach you how to flex. The Draco, it came with a vid. The condo, it came with a pit. My new bitch, she came with some nick. Man, he boy ain't believe me until I pulled up and my niggas on switch.
Low Main, one of my favorite songs on this album, bro. This shit, Uzi was spazzing on this song.
I don't put her in the bin. I did all of that, don't want to see her again. And honestly, on the better things, that's a friend.
Silly Watch is crazy, man.
I came in with a new 40 Glock. Fuck on your bitch, make that hoe want a milli rock. I'm with my boys and no, we do not milli rock. Funny money, no, this is not no silly guap. Got a richer milli, this not a silly walk. All this money make me want hit my ditty bop. Tell her at the bank, I'm just give me like
Homecoming fire, nigga. I'm sorry, it's a classic.
Yeah, and I'm sorry for everything I ever said. Yeah, I'm sorry if you were misled. Yeah, I'm sorry if my words mess with your head. Yeah, you think that you're better off dead.
Chrome Heart Taz, bro. Sosa produces beat.
I don't ever want to talk about it. I don't ever want to see it. Everybody, they be changing now. Now you see what the cheese do. I understand, charge it to the game. Everybody want to feast too. I put gold all up on my neck. I put gold on my teeth too. I ain't never stayed from the jump. How you say that I leave you? How you say that I left you? First year was the best you. After all the dumb shit that you did, can't believe that I really kept you. We used to sit in the same room and I still probably would text you. No.
You know you fucking know. Secure the Bag is crazy, nigga. Vanilla is insane, my nigga.
We got some new bands, we got some new bands, yeah. We got some new bands, we got some new bands, yeah. Treating these DOs like we shit old vans, yeah. I fuck that little bitch, told her just bring her friends, yeah. It's not for me, no, it's just for my mans, yeah. I'ma just play with the pussy, yeah, as fast I can, yeah. I'ma just count these racks, yeah.
Come on, bro. Busby is fired in a bitch, bro. Really, that shit was heat, bro. And I dead ass remember that shit. And I remember Uzi had that weak ass merch that went with it, bro. Like, the merch didn't just really do no justice, bro. It didn't really go with the album. Like, But it was heat, I guess. I don't know. That shit was kind of weak. I ain't gonna lie. And then a whole week later, man, we got another project for Uzi, bro. Which then was the deluxe. But really, that's a whole nother project in its own, man. We got Lil Uzi Vert versus the World 2, man. Just 1 week later, after just surprising everybody with the Eternal Take, Uzi gave us a whole deluxe, man. And this, looking back at it, it's kind of insane because I wonder how we got through both projects. Like, that's a lot of music to soak in, bro. We just got the main project that Friday, bro. So a whole nother, like, the next week with a whole new project. That was so much to take in and shit like that, bro. But this one, literally, bro, this was basically a whole new album, man. And this shit was crazy, bro. And it's so insane that this shit dropped, like, right when the pandemic got serious. Like, after this drop, bro, we was locked down for, like, the rest of that year. Like, until, like, late 2020, bro. So, just insane, man. And nostalgia looking back at it, man. And this shit right here was just legendary as hell, man. Literally, man. Classic songs, bro. Songs like Lotus is fire, nigga.
Oh no, not you again. Baby girl, you a 10. On the real, you a 10. But you cannot pay your rent. Got a rabbit on my skin. Sing to her like boys to men. Try to her, give it to my friend. Then I proceed to her twin.
Myron is crazy. Now, I personally don't like this version of Myron. I like the OG version, but this one's still fire, too.
Cause I can fuck your bitch and fuck your mom and auntie. Your girl's a 5, but your mom is a dime piece. And your auntie, her name is Miss Connie. I got one Glock, his name Clyde, the other one named Bonnie.
Being Kobe with GQ is insane, bro. Yeah.
My name 3 times like I'm Tony. Diamond VVS, I put baguettes all on my rollie. I ain't never believe nothing that you told me. These niggas keep sneak this and they turn me to my old me. Before I had these meals, I was oh so lonely. Rennie, Philadelphia, with my 40. I ain't never been a phony. You be getting mad, Harley. Yeah, I just fucked your bitch. Sorry.
Yes, Sirski. What's up with Future? Pluto ran that verse, bro. Don't at me, man.
Everybody know I come from outer space. I got racks with me, you do not want to race. I got enemies, so niggas gonna hate. Keep that send me on me, get you out my way. Get a new mistress every day. Had the new biscuit on the cake. Got that lemon squeeze for the trigger play. Got some red top shit on the way. I got Koreans, Japanese, rose gold diamonds, single in hand. Cops trying to arrest me, I'm going in the wind. You cannot catch me on none of my friends. You know that rich enough cost me a Benz. You know we get it poppin' on my end. You see the blue face, Benjamin, see the way these diamonds sitting off the lens. You know we coming in number 1. You know we gon' kill her or something too. You know I'm blowing up like an atomic bomb. You know it ain't nothing to do.
Come on, man. Moon with 8 was crazy. Trap This Way was fire, nigga. Money Spread with Young Nudie.
Open up a loaf of bread and spread it out. I remember I almost ain't make it out. You too old, you just keep trying to burn it out. She said, look, Uzi, please, can you eat me out? I said, no, I cannot, I could beat it out. Put it in and she screaming like, take it out. There's no feelings with no unrelations now. I had got money, then took the paper out. I deposit.
And I don't think I understand, man. Like, Uzi did all this in the span of 2 weeks, bro. Like, as if you was an Uzi fan at the time, we was eating good, bro. We was eating good as hell, man. And it's so insane because when Uzi did this with the deluxe shit, now look, the Uzi not the first nigga to ever to drop a deluxe, bro. He's not, bro. We all know that. And rapper deluxe has been around, but Uzi at the time, bro, when Uzi dropped that deluxe, man, it seemed like everybody turned into deluxe fiends and shit. Like the whole rap industry, everybody was dropping a deluxe at the time, bro. Even albums that came out years ago before that they was dropping deluxe that year, bro. So Uzi did start a little trend that year with the deluxe shit because he had rappers like Nav. I think he had dropped that one project called what it was. I think it was Bad Habits or some shit. It was one of the projects he dropped in 2020. I think it was Good Intentions. It was one of them. And then the next week later he dropped Brown Boy 2, which was that's a whole nother project and shit. Oh, the Baby, bro, with that project Blame It On Baby, and he dropped a whole nother project called Blame It On Baby Deluxe, but that shit had 14 songs. That was a whole new album. Like everybody in their mamas was dropping like classic, like crazy deluxes that year, but that was just the year. But it all started when Uzi dropped this project though, when the 2 projects, man. That shit was just generational than a bitch, bro. Honestly, this shit is going down in history as just an iconic time, bro. If you was an Uzi fan, like music, we were just eating good with the music that year, bro. Just that time, man. It was generational. Man, it's just like thinking about Uzi and like, around these times, man. It was just one of the things where it was, like I keep saying, a good and bad situation of being an Uzi fan. it was bad because it's just like, damn, like it's hated to see Uzi go through the label shit, not be able to drop and shit like that, and also the fans not getting no new music and junk. But it was good because it made us realize like it was worth it. In the end, it was worth it because Eternal Take is literally one of my favorite Uzi albums. Like, I love all versions of Eternal Take, the one we got and the 2018 version. So each version, it get better with time in my eyes, the way I look at it. Like, honestly, that shit would just always be crazy. But also, man, I won't be talking about the 2020, like the collab project with him and Pluto, because I will say that for another video. I might make that into like his own video, like a lore video on that like project, because that was a fire collab album and shit like that. But I have a lot of shit to talk about when it comes to that album, so don't really expect that in this, but I will make this to a separate video in the future. But it's just Uzi in this time, he was just different, bro. Like, different as hell, man. People be trying to downplay Uzi nowadays, like he still ain't got it. Like, Uzi could really just pop that shit on y'all, bro, and it won't be that hard at all, man. Cause Uzi, he's a GOAT, bro. Like, that nigga is forever gonna be a GOAT, man. No matter what. Like, off this alone, he's a GOAT. So that nigga will always get respect in my eyes. That nigga is generational. Nothing will beat that, man. Uzi will always be the one of them niggas, man. Shout out to Uzi, man. Shout out to Vert. And that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll wrap this video up. If y'all enjoyed the video, man, y'all get a video a big ass thumbs up, man, bro. I love all y'all, man. Look, man, I know the uploads have not been really that consistent lately. Your boy has been busy, man. I literally been running around everywhere, but it felt like I haven't just had genuine time to sit and just like make a video for y'all, bro. And that's literally on me a little bit, because it's like, man, I don't know why the fuck I been that busy. A nigga been running around, man. So that's all, bro. But new shit is always gonna come, bro. I literally got a video right after this that's gonna be on the way. So please just be on the lookout for that, man. I got way more shit on the way, bro. I'm cooking up as we go, bro. I'm cooking up, man. This year has been literally an insane year, man. We hit 10,000, 11K, and 12K in the span of 1 year, bro. So that's a lot, man. Let's just be on the road to that 13,000, man. But it's no rush, man. We gonna get there when we get there. Thank you, God, for always making this possible, man. If it weren't for God, nothing is gonna be possible. And thank y'all for always watching. I love all y'all, man, bro, for real. Like, all y'all who really just sit and watch this, man, y'all really got the utmost respect for me, man. Like, I'm not forcing nobody to watch this, man. So that's why it's just such a blessing for me just to see somebody, like, people really enjoy these type videos. Cause I enjoy these videos. I watch my own videos. Like, I be watching these videos, like, I be forgetting I make these videos. Like, that's how fire that these videos really be to me. So it's crazy to see that y'all think the same thing, man. That is just so dope to me, bro. So I really appreciate it, man. I love y'all, bro. But look, man, check the community polls of the page. That's what I ask y'all, what y'all want to see. I let y'all know what's coming out, man. I just got way more shit coming, bro. I'm literally cooking up as we go. This shit only gonna be serious, like, it only gonna get serious, bro. So be on the lookout. I love y'all, man. More shit on the way, bro. Till the next video, man. I got y'all. Yeah, man.